Thinking about buying a brand new home here in the city of Cape Coral? Right now might be a great time to do so. We've got over 580 homes available here on the market right now, move-in ready. Once you close, you move right in and start enjoying the Southwest Florida sunshine. We've got over 13 months of active inventory, meaning these builders are willing to negotiate. One of the great things about this as well is that we've got houses for every price point, from the mid 300s on up to the millions of dollars on the Gulf Access Canals and Caloosahatchee River. Welcome aboard. My name is Berry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent. I'm excited to go over the numbers here for the Cape Coral new construction market update for 2024 of February. If you have any other questions about buying, selling, or investing, relocating here to the city of Cape Coral, go ahead and reach out to me. All my information is in the bio below, and I can't wait to chat with you. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Cape Coral Market Update for February 2024 for new construction homes here in the city of Cape Coral. We're going to take a deep dive into these new construction homes to see exactly what the numbers are telling us. Inventory is currently increasing. How is that affecting prices and days on the market? Let's go ahead and jump right in. First thing we're going to look at is market indicators. Always want to know exactly how to measure the market. First, we're going to look at inventory. How many homes are currently available on the market for sale right now? We're going to median price point. The median price, half the homes sold for above this amount, half the homes sold for below this amount. Now, these are all new construction homes that have recently been built in 2023, 2024 to meet this criteria. Days on the market. We look at how long homes are sitting on the market before they go under contract. This tells us all about the demand. And then we're going to look at closed sales. How many houses actually closed in the month of January 2024? Now, these typically went under contract in December and then closed in January. First thing we're going to look at is active inventory. And like all areas of Cape Coral, we're seeing active inventory rise with new construction homes as well. In January 2024, we have 582 homes currently available for sale. October 2023, we have 479 homes available for sale. And 1 year ago, January 2023, we had 467 homes available for sale. Now you can see that inventory has increased, but not near as much as it has increased in the resale world compared to percentages and ratios. So over here, back in January 2023, 467, we see where the inventory has gone. It dipped a little bit during season, and then it has risen in the last few months. We're going to keep an eye on that as we go forward. Right now, we do have more inventory for new construction homes here in the city of Cape Coral. Look at a median price point. Currently, median price point for a brand new home, $465,000. October 2023, it was $478,000, and January 2023, $432,000. So you can see year over year, we are up just a bit. When people were saying those prices were going to drop last year in January because of interest rates continuing to rise, that's not really affected us. Now we are starting to see inventory rise as well. However, interest rates are starting to come back down. So we're going to see how that plays out in the market. As you can see, over the last year, prices haven't changed a whole lot. They've been up, down, and now we're heading back up again as we go into season. Next up is days on the market. How many days have these homes been available on the market? January 2024 was 48 days on the market. October 2023, 46 days, and January 2023, just 24 days. Now, as you can see how this works over the last year, they did go more days on the market as we hit into March, the main part of the season, and then as homes were getting bought up, fewer were coming to the market or being listed, and we saw that number drop. And then it's kind of mellowed out the last several months. Now, where we've seen regular homes on the resale market start to go up higher on days on the market, the current new construction homes are currently staying about level. We're not seeing a whole lot of change there. However, 48 days on the market is still a buyer's market, just over a seller's market. Now, what's going on with these investors, though, and why we're not seeing homes sit on the market as long is as an investor holds a house, they have the home built. Once it's completed and during the end of the build process, they're paying interest on that home. So they've got to pay to hold the home. They've got to pay the bank, and they don't want to keep that home any longer than they have to. So if they find a buyer with a reasonable offer, they're going to take that. They're going to sell the home to that buyer in order to make their profit and then move on to the next option. And so that's why we're seeing days on the market kind of mellow out. Another great thing about the homes that we're seeing here, we're seeing a lot of the the builders, like the larger builders like Lennar, D.R. Horton, offering a lot of incentives right now to keep that down as well. They're offering to pay closing costs. They're offering to discount the price quite a bit. They're also offering to buy down the interest rate to get you an even lower interest. I've seen interest rates down as low as 5% by some of these bigger builders. Now, the spec home builders who don't have quite that kind of leverage are willing to negotiate the price a bit to find a buyer for their properties. Moving along is closed sales. So January 2024, we had 49 closed sales in the month of January. October 2023, we had 56 sales. And then January 2023, we had 43 sales. So actually lower last January than we are this January, which is good to see. We're seeing those sales start to increase. They did go down a little bit because closed sales in January means people put those homes under contract back in December. December's typically one of the slowest months of the year for buying homes. People are more concerned about buying Christmas gifts than buying homes. And so as we get into the next few months, we're going to see that number start to increase quite a bit. Other key numbers to be aware of are sold number per square foot, sold dollars per square foot. We are $278 a square foot. List price received 98.2%. That's showing me that a lot of these homes are priced right. The investors are pretty savvy about the market. They know what they're pricing them at, and they're pricing them very close to what they're going to sell them for. But they are willing to negotiate a little bit to help pay down those closing costs if needed, or to discount the price. Brand new home new listings, 165 new listings in the month of January. That's a big number. We're starting to see that number jump quite a bit. And then months of inventory. We are at 12.9 months based on the sales in the month of January. I do see that number coming down quite a bit next month. It's not going to be at the 12.9 months. It'll probably be closer to, it'll be under 10 months, maybe even 9 months in the month of February when we review those numbers. Is now the time to buy? Right now, if you're in the market for a brand new home, now is a great time to buy based strictly on options. You're going to have a ton of options. We've got homes that sit on the Kusassi River, $1 million properties. We've got homes that sit in Northeast, Northwest Cape Coral. You can get a brand new home for $350,000. You've got great homes sitting on Gulf access canals in the $1 million range, swimming pools in the backyard. In fact, we just sold one a few days ago, brand new home right on a dry lot with a beautiful swimming pool in Lanai, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms for just right around $540,000. Great option in Southwest Cape Coral. So let's look more at the numbers here. Inflation peaked at 9.1% back in June 2022. We're currently sitting right around 3.4%, which is where they've been trying to maintain. And they'd like to see it drop below 3%. We really haven't seen that, but 3.4% is pretty good. Interest rates, November 2023, we peaked at 8.01%. We're now sitting at just below 7%. Our target is 6.5%, like I've talked about multiple times. If you get below the 6.5%, I believe that's where we start to see a lot of buyers enter the market. Unemployment rate is at 3.7%. We have a very healthy work environment. A lot of employers are still looking for employees. We're sitting at 3.7% of unemployment. That's the lowest it's been in the last 54 years, right around that. And we've been sitting there for the last several months, a healthy work economy. Supply, currently we have over 2,724 homes available in the city of Cape Coral. These are single family homes. January 2019, we had 3,050. So we're getting real close to that pre-pandemic level of homes available on the market, which I would say is our average market of where we want to stay and maintain, where it's a solid buyer's market. It's also a solid seller's market. We just start to see that inventory moving. That's what's key right now, is to see the inventory moving. Demand population is currently estimated around 231,000 people here in the city of Cape Coral. We've got people moving here every single day. The demand keeps increasing. We're expected in the next 6 years to be well over 250,000 people. We're one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. We've got a lot of new growth here in the city of Cape Coral, new infrastructure going on all the time. It's exciting to be here. And that concludes this market report. Hopefully you found this information useful. As we saw inventory increase. We saw prices start to go up just a bit on these new construction homes. However, because these investors want to offload these properties so they don't have to hold them and pay those holding fees, they are willing to negotiate with the buyers. A lot of great opportunities here, anywhere from the $350,000 range up to the multi-million-dollar range. Northwest, Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, all areas of Cape Coral have these beautiful brand new homes ready to purchase. If you'd like to learn more about buying, selling, relocating, or investing here in the city of Cape Coral, go ahead and reach out to me. All my information is in the bio below, and I can't wait to chat with you, making realty dreams a reality here in the city of Cape Coral, Florida.